Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's topic of discussion is aldol condensation reaction. So what is that? Under the influence of a dilute base, two molecules of an aldehyde containing at least one alpha hydrogen atom dimerize to form a beta hydroxy aldehyde. And since the product is both aldehyde and an alcohol, this is given the common name aldol. But ketones also which are containing at least one alpha hydrogen atom, they undergo this type of reaction, and the general name is given aldol condensation reaction. Okay, so let me describe with an example. Suppose two molecules of acetaldehyde is treated with dilute alkali. They will dimerize to form a beta hydroxy aldehyde. Okay, so this is our beta hydroxy aldehyde. This is alpha, this is beta. Okay, this is our product. So aldol condensation reaction can be base catalyzed or acid catalyzed. Now we will discuss about its mechanism. At first we will discuss about the base catalyzed aldol condensation reaction. So step 1. As OH minus is present in medium, this will abstract the acidic alpha hydrogen from one molecule of acetaldehyde, forming resonance stabilized enolate ion along with the liberation of water molecule. Okay, so this one will be CHO and this is resonance stabilized. So another structure will look like this. Clear? So step 2. In step 2, this enolate ion will react with another molecule of acetaldehyde. So in this structure it has a negative charge on carbon atom, and in this structure it has a negative charge on oxygen atom. So which one is better nucleophile? Carbon negative is better nucleophile, right? So this carbon negative part will be attached to the positively polarized part of another molecule of acetaldehyde. So in this step an alkoxide ion will be generated. So this is our alkoxide ion. So now moving to step 3. So this alkoxide ion which is produced in step 2 now will abstract proton from water molecule, and we will have our desired product, that means aldol. Okay, this is our beta hydroxy aldehyde or aldol with OH minus. So aldol condensation reaction is complete, but as OH minus is present in medium, so what will happen? This aldol which is produced will be dehydrated by OH minus ion. Okay, so this one will abstract this proton and we will have our dehydrated product CH3 CH double bond CH CHO. So this is 2-butenal. Clear? So now we will discuss about the acid catalyzed aldol condensation reaction. So in step 1, this is same acetaldehyde. Acid is present in medium, so this oxygen will be protonated. So I am writing this CH3 as this one. Why? You can understand next step. So so that we can write it like this. Okay, OH, H. And if water is present in medium, so that will be liberated as H3O plus, because this is also liberated. Okay, so in next step, another acetaldehyde molecule is there which will also be protonated with H plus ion, so CH3, COH, H. So this one will attack now. CH2 double bond C, OH, H. So two lone pairs of electrons are already there, so this will shift here, and this bond, with this bond it will attack this positively polarized carbon atom, and this will shift. So CH3, CH, OH, CH2, C. After that, this is positively polarized oxygen molecule, positively charged, so this bond will break, and with the liberation of H plus, we will have our aldol, CH2, CHO. Okay. So similarly, after the formation of this aldol, as acid is present in medium, dehydration will also occur, CH2, CHO. So H plus, two lone pairs are here, so what will happen? OH2 plus, right? Then CH, H, CHO. We can write it like this. Clear? Now this bond will break and this water molecule will be liberated. So that means one H2O and one H plus is liberating from the system. Okay, so we can write minus H2O minus H plus, or we can write minus H3O directly, H3O plus directly. Okay, so this is also a reversible process. So after that, CH3, CH double bond CH, CHO, that means the same 2-butanal is forming by acid catalyzed aldol condensation reaction. Now suppose two different aldehydes or two different ketones, or an aldehyde and a ketone having alpha hydrogen atom can participate in aldol condensation reaction in presence of a basic catalyst. Then aldol condensation reaction of this type is known as crossed aldol condensation reaction. For example, if you treat a mixture of CH3CHO, that means ethanal or acetaldehyde, and propanal, okay, and if you react it with dilute alkali, then a mixture of 4 products you will get. 2 molecules of ethanal will react with each other, that means the self condensation product you will get, which is already discussed in my previous examples. So CH3, CH, OH, CH2, CHO, this will be obtained by the self condensation reaction of ethanal. Okay. Now suppose propanal will self condense to produce aldol. So what will be that? CH3, CH2, CH, OH, CH, CH3, CHO. This is formed from propanal. Now the carbonyl carbon of ethanal becomes attached with the alpha carbon atom of propanal. Okay, so we will have another crossed aldol product. So this is CH3, CH, OH, CH, CH3, CHO. This is formed from this two. Okay. Along with this, the carbonyl carbon of propanal can be attached with the alpha carbon atom of ethanal to produce this one, CH3, CH2, CHOH, CH2, CHO. So all these mixtures we can get from this single aldol condensation reaction of ethanal and propanal together, both of them having alpha hydrogen atoms. Okay, but a crossed aldol condensation reaction will be synthetically useful if one of the carbonyl compounds does not have a alpha hydrogen atom, because in this case mainly only one product we will get. Suppose formaldehyde, HCHO, it doesn't have any alpha hydrogen atom. It will react with this one. This is ethanal. Okay, it will undergo aldol condensation reaction to form this one. Right. Or formaldehyde can react with acetone also. Acetone is a ketone, but it has alpha hydrogen atoms, so it can also undergo aldol condensation reaction forming this one, CH2, CO, CH3. Clear? But you can say that here also self condensation products can be obtained by the self condensation of this one or self condensation of this one, right? The formation of the self condensation products of acetaldehyde and acetone can be avoided by slow addition of these carbonyl compounds containing alpha hydrogen atom to the mixture of the carbonyl compounds lacking hydrogen, that means formaldehyde and dilute alkali. Again a name reaction is there which is known as Claisen-Schmidt reaction. Okay, so since the aromatic aldehydes have no alpha hydrogen atom, crossed aldol condensation between aliphatic aldehydes or ketones having alpha hydrogen atom and aromatic aldehyde is synthetically very useful. This is known as Claisen-Schmidt reaction. Okay, and the product always undergoes dehydration in this case. For example, PH CHO, this is benzaldehyde, right? Along with this we are taking acetaldehyde. So we are treating it with dilute alkali. So at first we will get PH CHOH, CH2, CHO. This is our aldol, but as I have told you that the product always undergoes dehydration. So we will have PH CH double bond CH CHO by the removal of one water molecule. So it has a common name. This is known as cinnamaldehyde. Clear? Or suppose you are using benzaldehyde along with acetone, writing acetone like this, CO CHO, correct? So OH minus H2O. After the condensation reaction we will get CHOH, CH2, CO, CH3, right? So this will also undergo dehydration to form PH CH double bond CH, CO, CH3. So this is known as benzyl acetone. Okay. So now we will discuss about intramolecular aldol condensation reaction. When 1,5 or 1,6 dicarbonyl compounds are heated with dilute alkali, then what happens? So these hydrogen atoms attached with this carbon atom are very acidic in nature, right? So what will happen? CH2 negative, CO, CH2, 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 COH. This will be formed at the first step. So why this alpha hydrogen is obstructed by the treatment with base? Because this is most acidic. No other alkyl group is attached with this one. That's why they are most acidic. So preferentially the anion will be formed from this one. Okay. Now this anion will be involved in self condensation reaction with the other part of the molecule. So now this one will shift and you can see what will happen. How many members are there in this cyclic structure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So suppose this one is this carbon atom and here we have, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. In 6th position we have one OH group over here. Okay. So this hydrogen is most acidic in nature because of the presence of this carbonyl compound, carbonyl group. So this will be liberated as water molecule and we will get this structure. Okay. Now suppose another example, CH3, CO, CH2, 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 CHO. Okay. And we are treating it with dilute alkali. So as in the previous example I have told that this hydrogen is more acidic, so carbon ion will be formed from this one preferentially. But here you can see if carbon ion will be formed over here, so how many members will be there in the cyclic structure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But this is also alpha carbon atom, and if hydrogen will be abstracted from this carbon atom, how many members will be there in the cyclic structure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a 5-membered cyclic structure is more stable than a 7-membered one. That's why the hydrogen atom will be abstracted from this carbon atom preferentially. So the carbon ion will be this one, CH2, 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 CHO. Okay. Or you can write it like C double bond OH. Okay, so this one will attack in this positively polarized carbon atom, and this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 position we are having this one. And along with this, sorry, here we have OH, and in one position we have COCH3 group also. So here COCH3. Okay, so this is number 1 carbon atom, and here dehydration will occur. From which side dehydration will occur, now you have to decide. So 1 2 3, so here we have one hydrogen atom also, right? So this hydrogen atom is sufficiently acidic due to the presence of this carbonyl group over here. So water molecule will be liberated from the system, forming this one. Clear? So what is the name of this one? 1-acetyl cyclopentane, pentene, because the double bond is over here. So this is the name of this compound. Okay, so this is all about aldol condensation reaction, and if you have any doubt regarding this topic, you can ask me in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe. Please like, share and comment in my videos, and of course press the bell icon to get notification of my new videos on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.